but against the rulers, against the powers, against the world forces of darkness, and against the spiritual forces of wickedness in heavenly places. This is accomplished through Satan, through secret societies. There are a number of secret societies, all working independently as well as together. Here's an example of some: Skull and Bones. A lot of presidents are them. Illuminati is the overlapping eye above the pyramid, which represents the overall head secret society, the elites that are in charge of the world. You see a lot of symbolism for them. Rosicrucian, Ku Klux Klan. It goes endless. There's tons of them. Now, the biggest one here is the Masons. They're in every town, in every city, in every country, all over the world. You can see this symbol. It's recognized as a brotherhood, a club of businessmen and whatnot, but really it's a satanic cult, and they really are in charge of the world. Their evidence is that their marks are left all over the world. That's another story altogether. For example, the pyramid on the back of the $1 bill. The Illuminati pushes through pop culture and is now in the process of making everything good bad and everything bad good. When anyone makes it successfully in this world, if you don't want to be a one-hit wonder, you have to sign on to the beast system, and in doing so, you have to pay homage. This is someone paying homage here. Every star, this in every politician. It goes on. This right here is the hand, the one eye, with the 666, the 3 sixes in the fingers. Covering the one eye represents Satan. The triangle is another representation of Satan. It's not limited to musicians, it's politicians. Trump's a big 666er. It goes on, like Madonna, everyone. If you want to do it, if you ever wondered why a band was like, oh, they were so good, what happened to them? Well, they didn't sign on. And in order to sign on, you have to push the system. That's the way it goes. And they're going into overdrive. It used to be subtle. Now they're bringing it out into the open. Hence, we are in the last generations. These are hand signals that they make, like I was saying. As you're speaking, these people are doing these hand signals. All have different meanings. All different handshakes have different meanings. It's quite twisted. When we look at this right here, behold, I will not make them the synagogue of Satan, which say they are the Jews, but are not, and lie. Yes, in the Bible it states that the Jews are so stricken they don't even know who they are. In the end times, the Jews don't even know who they are. The people claiming to be the Jews are not the Jews. Oh yeah, in the Bible, there's nothing about the Jewish star. The star does come up, mentioned as in Moloch worship. When Moses comes off the mountain and he's bitching at everyone about worshiping idols, this and that. Well, I guess they had a star that they made a flag of, and that is your Jewish star, represented right here. You got your 6 points, your 6 triangles, and your 6 sides. 666. Number of the beast. It's all in their symbolism. This symbol is so powerful. This is if you look at this, you could get the the Masonic, where is it? This compass and square is represented in this star. It goes through everything. Here's an NASA logo. Now, when people see this, or they see NASA, they see the swoosh, they see this. After praying to the Lord to see the symbols, what I see is a giant snake's tongue. And what I see is that the word NASA means to deceive. What I see is that if you wait, maybe we could do it right here. If you, it's got to be on one of these. NASA, if you rearrange the letters and tilt the snake's tongue to its side to make a T, it becomes Satan. This red 7 goes in front, you can make it. So that's another thing I see. When they do these things, they flip them. When we learned alphabets, we learned how to spell that word. The word was NASA. They learn how to spell it backwards. They learn how to re-say it backwards. They know how to read it upside down. That's how they work in all their symbolism. For example, Santa is an anagram for Satan. You just rearrange the word, the letters, S-A-N-T-A, and S-A-N-A, whatever, Santa. You notice the red clothing, pushing the commercialism. This is a big misleader for mankind. That's why I stopped doing it. You'll notice if you watch the news and that from this point forward, if all their statistics they break down, a lot of it is in 33. That's the sign of the Masons. You'll see 66% a lot. You'll also see 2/3. These are all representations of 666, as well as the word fox in Gematrika, Aramaic. Each letter has a number value, so the word fox is actually 666. So you have your Fox logo right here, Fox, but really it's the unfinished pyramid with the eye over top with 666. And if you know what to look for in the symbols, it's there. And it's not just there, it's in... if I go here, company logo 666. All right, so here we are. You can see that they put it in all. Even the recycling thing is your 666. Heineken backwards. Apple, the bite out of the apple. A pyramid. There's your pyramid. Most of these brands. Walt Disney has the 3 6s in his signature, and it was redone after a number of years. It just goes on. There are so many logos. If you're a successful logo, what you've done is you've channeled the spirits, and they've given you an emblem. And each emblem actually is represented in our stars, which it says it is forbidden to do. So they're actually drawing energy from the stars. This is just an example of how, I don't even want to play it, but they could speak backwards and they talk, go backwards, thank you, Satan, is yes, we can. So Obama had everyone chanting that. Oh, I hear, so I was looking at this. This is what made me do the video initially. I'm looking at my map of the Earth, the true representation of the Earth. You're probably used to this one right here, this globe. Where we are is right here, and this is the North Pole. what they've done is they took a flat earth and they wrapped it around a ball. Here's the North Pole right here, and here's Canada. This could be proven a lot of ways, but that's not the point right now. The point is that I was in learning what I've learned about symbols. I learned to flip things to understand what's going on. So hold on one second here. All right. Now, so I flip this over and I see what I suspect is the actual God's view from his looking down from his footstool at Earth, and how the Masonic and whatever, I don't know, through whatever they've done to this Earth, it is actually shaped. I thought it was like a chicken. Right here, these even like the countries are broken down, like 2 eyes. There's the beak. This other country makes another beak, and then it's got this weird hook on the end. And then here's the neck going into the body, and feathers coming out here, down here into the feet. So I'm looking at this, and I flip it over, and I'm looking, and I know how these guys work. And I look down here, and I'm like, oh yeah, the Panama Canal. When did that happen? Because they actually severed the head of what I thought looks like a chicken. Like really, it looks like a chicken. So that's like, when did they do that? I'm thinking. So I come here, type in the opening of the Panama Canal. Turns out it was August 15th, the same day or week of World War I, which was overshadowed. Ever since then, the 3-war plan of Albert Pike the Mason has been in effect. And I'm thinking this is like pretty crazy thing. World War III, you know what I mean? Or World War I, all tied right in there. So everyone looks at this map the normal way, right? For some reason I flip it over and I notice this big chicken. Now I see it, I see the beak, I look at it, and I think it's actually the Masonic Phoenix that they're going to what a phoenix is an imaginary bird that rises up and then burns to ashes and then rises again. Order out of chaos. I guess that's it. Here, that's the video. Let me know what you think.